Hey there, fellow humans. Welcome to another deep dive into the mechanics of our world. Let's talk about money, shall we? It's something we all use, but how often do we really think about it? More specifically, let's talk about the system that dictates how that money flows around the world. This system is intricate, vast, and affects every single one of us. It's called capitalism, and it's kind of a big deal. It's the engine that drives our economies, the force behind our markets. From the clothes you wear to the phone you're probably reading this on, capitalism has its fingerprints everywhere. It's in the food we eat, the cars we drive, and even the entertainment we consume. But is this system just a giant casino where the house always wins? Is it a game rigged in favor of a few, leaving the rest of us to fend for ourselves? Or is there more to it? Is there a method to the madness? A reason behind the chaos? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving headfirst into the wild world of capitalism. It's a ride full of ups and downs, twists and turns. Think of it like this. Capitalism is the operating system of our global economy. Just like your computer's OS, it manages resources, allocates tasks, and keeps things running smoothly, or at least it tries to. It sets the rules, it connects the players, and it determines who gets what. It's the invisible hand that guides our economic interactions, but like any operating system, it's not perfect. It has its flaws, its bugs, and sometimes it can crash spectacularly. It can be buggy, it can crash, and sometimes it needs a serious upgrade. Just like we update our software, we need to think about how we can improve our economic systems. So, before we decide whether capitalism is the best thing since sliced bread or a recipe for disaster, let's break it down, shall we? Let's explore its strengths, its weaknesses, and everything in between. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. What is capitalism exactly? It's a term we hear all the time, but what does it really mean? In a nutshell, it's an economic system where private individuals and companies own and control things like factories, land, and resources. This means that the means of production are in the hands of private entities rather than the state. The government takes a back seat, mostly just setting the rules and letting the market do its thing. It's like a referee in a sports game, ensuring fair play but not actively participating. Think of it like a giant game of Monopoly, but instead of colorful paper money, we're playing with real-life resources and the fate of entire nations. Every decision made by businesses and consumers can have far-reaching consequences. The name of the game in capitalism is profit. Companies aim to maximize their earnings, and this drive for profit influences almost every aspect of the economy. Businesses compete with each other to make the most money possible, and they do that by selling you, the consumer, stuff you hopefully want, or at least think you want. This competition is fierce and can lead to a wide variety of products and services. Now, this competition can be a good thing. It can drive companies to innovate, creating new and better products that improve our lives. It can drive innovation, lower prices, and give you, the consumer, more choices. When companies vie for your business, they often improve quality and reduce costs to attract you. But it can also lead to some not-so-great outcomes, like companies cutting corners, exploiting workers, and prioritizing profit over people and the planet. This darker side of capitalism can result in significant social and environmental issues that need to be addressed. Imagine a giant marketplace, bustling with activity. It's a vibrant scene full of energy and life where every corner you turn, there's something new to see or buy. That's kind of what a capitalist economy looks like. It's a dynamic environment where businesses of all sizes compete for your attention and money. Businesses are setting up shop, hawking their wares, and trying to outdo each other. Each vendor believes they have the best product, the best price, or the best service. Consumers, armed with their hard-earned cash, are browsing the stalls, comparing prices, and deciding what to buy. They weigh their options carefully, looking for the best deals and the highest quality. This whole song and dance is what's known as the free market. It's a place where freedom of choice and competition reigns supreme. In theory, this free market is supposed to be self-regulating. The idea is that the forces of supply and demand will naturally find a balance without the need for external control. The invisible hand of supply and demand is supposed to magically guide everything towards balance. It's an elegant concept where everyone's individual actions contribute to the overall harmony of the market. If people want more of something, businesses will make more of it to meet that demand. Factories ramp up production, farmers grow more crops, and suppliers increase their stock. And if something isn't selling, well, businesses will either need to adapt or die out. It's a harsh reality, but it's part of the natural cycle of the market. But as we all know, real life is rarely that simple. The market is a complex web of interactions, influenced by countless factors, from government policies to global events. It's a dance that's constantly evolving, and sometimes it can be quite chaotic. Section 4. The Ups and Downs of Capitalism, a Balancing Act. Now, let's be real, capitalism has its fair share of pros and cons. On the plus side, it's been a pretty powerful engine for economic growth. It's lifted millions out of poverty and spurred incredible innovation, leading to everything from life-saving medicines to, well, the very smartphone you're holding. But here's the catch. The spoils of this economic growth haven't exactly been shared equally. Capitalism has a nasty habit of concentrating wealth in the hands of a few, leading to massive income inequality and social unrest. And let's not forget about the environmental impact. Our planet is feeling the heat from our insatiable appetite for stuff, and it's not pretty. Section 5, Capitalism 2.0- Can we fix it? So where do we go from here? Is capitalism doomed to be a system where the rich get richer and the planet burns? Not necessarily. Remember that operating system analogy? Well, just like any good software, capitalism needs updates and bug fixes to keep it running smoothly. We need to find ways to harness the innovative power of capitalism while addressing its flaws. We need stronger regulations to protect workers and the environment. We need to invest in education and healthcare to create a more level playing field. And we need to find ways to redistribute wealth more equitably so that everyone has a chance to succeed. Section 6. So, what's next? The future of capitalism is not predetermined. It's up to us, the users, to decide what we want this system to look like. Do we want a system that prioritizes profit above all else, or do we want a system that works for everyone? Do we want a system that devours our planet, or do we want a system that's sustainable and equitable? The answers to these questions are not easy, but they are questions we need to start asking, because the choices we make today will determine the world we live in tomorrow. So let's get to work.